guys, this is Mo from YoGov. Today I'm gonna go through a mock road test in Boston, Massachusetts area. I want to show you how the test starts and what's the steps to be expected and what is the most points that the instructors are always looking forward to see from the tester. First part is going to be like the car knowledge. Your vehicle, you have to be familiar with your vehicle. You have to know every aspect about the vehicle that you're taking the test on, even if it's not yours. First, you start your vehicle, and then you're going to be asked to turn on and off the light for safety check. Usually it's on the left knob for most of the cars. Some of the cars has like a different dial knob on the left side as well of the steering wheel. Either way, you have to be familiar with turning on and off the lights. And then you're going to be asked to turn on and turn the signal on to the right and turn the signal to the left to be testing the signals, as well pushing the brakes just to test the brakes. You're going to be asked to show your hand signals before you leave the spot of the beginning of the test. So apparently you're going to open your window, you're going to show them the right hand signal, which is up, left hand signal, which is towards the left with your arm spread out, and slowing down or stopping, which you're going pointing towards the ground, trying to do it as 90 degrees. Last part of the vehicle knowledge check, it's going to be if your car has a mechanical brake arm, you're going to be pulling the brake, testing the brake, if the car will be able to stop while it was driving, because the driving instructors need to make sure that they're able to control the vehicle in case of an accident. The driving instructor gonna come inside the car and they're gonna start the driving test with you. Usually driving tests in the greater Boston area, most of the motor vehicles are been taking within 5 minutes to 7 minutes. It depends on the route. Mostly they're trying to go to a residential 25 miles an hour street, straight curb, flat street, two-way street. Usually, and I'll show you why. Usually you don't have to go on highways, routes, or like 50 miles an hour street. The most requirements is going to be like a couple left turns if it was required. Mostly it's right turns around the block. And let's start. Most of the DMVs in Boston, Massachusetts area are located in shopping plazas, and if you're getting out of a shopping plaza, you're either gonna find a stop sign or you're not gonna find a stop sign. You're gonna treat the exit of the shopping plaza as a stop sign, mostly just to show that you're respecting that exit. You're gonna have to stop before the curb and then approach slowly. If you stop on the curb where people walking, you will be violating one point of the test. Stopping and then approaching slowly. The stop should be between 2 to 3 seconds. Mostly 3 seconds is required. Once we reach a two-way street, I'll start telling you the requirement for part 2 of the test, which testing the control of your vehicle. Found a two-way street, and we're gonna start pulling behind one of the vehicle. We're gonna be asked to pull behind it, and we're gonna be asked to reverse in a straight line till the instructor tells us so. So we're gonna have to maintain looking in the back. We're gonna have to cover any cameras. We're not gonna use them, and we're gonna maintain pulling till we can use our mirrors, we can look back just to clear the view, but mostly between the mirrors and looking towards the back. We're gonna be stopped and asked to do a 3-point turn. My advice, once you're on the side of the road, before you move for any reason, you have to do a 3 moves check, which is first, check your mirrors, second, turn on your left signal, third, check your blind spot. If you do it, try to use any sequence, whatever is comfortable for you, but in the same time, you have to do that. This is one of the points that every instructor is just very, very serious about it. And then we gotta clear the way by checking the mirror, signal, blind spot, and we're gonna start our 3-point turn. Usually 3-point turn, it's gonna be in a narrow street, so you don't have to go like all the way towards someone's driveway. You don't have to do it in a 90 degrees, you do it as you can. Once you stop, you clear your blind spots again, and if you can, put a signal while you're reversing to show that you are reversing in a certain direction, and using your mirrors, using your rear window, and adjusting your vehicle to be on the other direction. So we're gonna try to parallel park next to that vehicle, line up the mirrors, put the signal to the right, check my blind spots and the mirrors, because someone might be coming from the back. I have to check the blind spot as well. And now I'm gonna start backing up. My technique is, once I back up straight till the end of the vehicle disappears on the last quarter of my passenger side rear mirror, I start turning the wheel all the way while I'm controlling the speed with my brakes. Once I reach 2/3 of the distance between the end of my car and the width of that vehicle, which is pretty much once the end of my car pass the plate number on that vehicle, I start turning the other direction, which is the left direction, still controlling with my brakes so I don't run fast. And once I'm done, I'm gonna be able to adjust if I want to. My advice, do not be a hero. If you feel that you're gonna do it from one move, take your time. You're allowed 3 moves for parallel parking, so you can adjust till you feel comfortable. It's better than doing it from one move and making mistakes. So my advice again, do not be a hero. If you have a different parallel parking technique, feel free to use it. This is the one that I felt it's most catchy for myself and for some of my riders. Then once you finish doing the parallel parking, you're gonna be asked to drive again. Some of you guys are gonna be very excited that they did it right and they nailed it at the end. Once you're asked to drive from a park on the side of the road, you probably gonna forget to check your blind spot and do the 3-point check. So please remember, because this is the most important time that you remember that. You start with your mirrors and signal blind spot, and then you start to move. I know you get pretty excited, you forget about it, and then you feel sorry. So I want you guys all to pass. I want you guys to feel confident doing the test. try to minimize any small mistakes so you don't get like noted for it, so you don't feel confused or feel embarrassed about any small mistakes. And I wish you guys all the luck passing the tests, and feel free to put a comment, and thank you very much.